Hi everyone, today I'm going to do my bronzer declutter. I have a lot of bronzer and I'm ready to let go of some of them. So I'm going to be swatching them. Um, I'll start just random with this mini Nars Laguna bronzer. And this was a gift with purchase from Sephora. I've never owned the full size. I think I just had it once in a palette. This is the shade. So I do feel like it's a little bit deep for me. I mean, it has a nice sheen to it, which I like. But yeah, I just think the color is a little off, a little muddy for me. So I will be decluttering this one. And my declutter pile will be on the right side. My keep pile will be on the left. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is the Sun-Kissed shade. So this one's a little bit red toned. And I've gone back and forth on decluttering this. But I find I do want to wear it this summer. So I will be keeping this one. And as you can see, it's slightly redder than the Laguna. I do like this tone. And again, I'm a little too pale for it. So maybe if I get some color, will suit me better. But I do like it. You can see there. And the texture's nice. It's like a high-end formula for a drugstore. I'm going to keep this one. And this is the Christian Dior in 10 bronze. And I recently got this from the Macy's sale. Packaging is really nice. There's the design. It's a little bit matte in texture. And there's the shade. I think the shade is it's a little brown for me. Like, I don't know. I think it's too deep. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this color. So I'm actually going to be returning this since I just got it. So this is decluttered. This is my number 7 bronzer in Golden Sands. I heard good things about this online, so I was curious about it. But, you know, in other colors. I just got the lightest one I could find. And there's that one there. I do like it. It is lighter. Well, it's a little lighter than this one. I do want to keep using it, so I will be keeping it. It's a little powdery, but it is a good bronzer for the drugstore, so I'll be keeping that. This is my Hourglass in Nude Bronze Light. I've used up many of this, but the shade was too deep, so this was the lightest shade I could find. And the shade is pretty nice. I just feel like the formula is not as good as the mini. It's a little drier. And I'm not crazy about the shade, so I will be decluttering this one as well, my Hourglass. This is another butter bronzer. This is shade Light. And I really like this one. It's very easy. You won't like mess it up if you have fair skin. There's the shade. Looks almost a little reddish, but I think it's more yellowy than reddish, but I will be keeping this one. I'll leave my creams for last, I think. Yeah. So this is the Star Bronzer from Lancome in shade 03 Sunswept. And this is very nostalgic for me. And I usually only use it in the summer because it's a little deep. But that shade right there. I think I'm ready to let this go. Am I ready to let this go? Yeah, I'm ready to let this one go. So I will be decluttering the Lancome. It's just, I don't know, a little deep. And then I know the Sun-Kissed one looks almost deeper, but the Sun-Kissed one is just, the formula is better. It's like it has a sheen to it. So yeah. This is my Lorac Tantalizer in shade Matte Tan. This one's hard to get, but I was able to find it on, I think, Mercari or something. And there's the shade. I do like the texture and I do like the shade. I don't think it's too brown. I'll be keeping it for now. Oh, Tantalizer. It's hard to get again. They don't make it anymore. I also had gotten the mini originally because I couldn't find the large size, but I will be decluttering the mini because I have the big one already. So this is Becca Bali Sands. I got this right before they announced they were closing. Oh, I had high hopes for this. I just think the color is beautiful and the texture is beautiful as well. You can see here. But I feel like when I wear this, I have too much shimmer on my forehead. So you can't really see the shimmer particles, but I see it on my forehead and it annoys me even though the color's great. So I will be decluttering this one as well. This is Lancome Bronze and Glow in 01. It's Time to Glow. I recently got this from TJ Maxx. And it's okay. Like, I find it to be confusing. This is the highlighter shade here. And then the bronzer shade. I just find it to be confusing and I don't know. I think I'm not crazy about it. I'm going to be decluttering this one as well. This is a Nars blush in the shade Zen. I thought it looked more like a bronzer, so I put it with my bronzers. But I found that using it, it gets hard pan. There's the shade. The shade is okay. I'm kind of sick of like scraping the hard pan, so I will be decluttering this. This one is the Laura Geller Soft Matte Beige Bronzer in Fair. I got this one from Macy's. I don't know that they make it anymore, but there's the shade. And it is a nice, it has a nice sheen to it. I just feel like it's a little deep for me. So I will be decluttering this one as well. The sheen is pretty though. This is Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. This is the lightest shade and this is the mini size. And I do think it was a little pink toned for me, especially in daylight. But I do like how the color looks indoors and it's just so easy. Like you won't really mess it up. So I will be keeping that one. I'll swatch the highlight as well next to it. It's very natural looking. And easy to use. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. And I love how this smells. It's a little matte, but I don't think it's like too dry for me. But there's the shade, and I will be keeping this one. I'm trying to make some room. Hopefully they don't fall. This is Wet n Wild's Dulce de Leche. I usually just mix them up to get a shade. Or I can just use the powder. I do like the texture of this, and I will be keeping it. It has like a nice high-end texture for a drugstore product. This one's the Black Radiance Soft Focus Powder. I don't have the shade name. I think it's called Cashew or something like that. But there it is. It's a little bit yellowy. Right there. But I do like it, and I will be keeping this one as well. This is Bronze Goddess, and I love the packaging on this. This is shade Light. I got this one at TJ Maxx. I think, did I swatch this one already? There's a shade. I just feel like it's a little deep for me. There's a shade. It does blend out, and it has a nice sheen. I just feel like it's a little deep, so I will be decluttering this. I'm ready to declutter this. So, to be going. This is the Nars blush in Olympia. They don't make this anymore, and I got this on a good sale on Mercari because I don't want to pay $50 for it. The texture is really nice. The color's a little pinky. I just feel like it's a little deep for me and a little pinky. So I will be decluttering this one as well. This is Maybelline City Bronzer in shade 100. And I heard good things about this online. There's a shade. It's pretty light, very easy to use. Slightly powdery, but very good formula, so I will be keeping this one. This is my Laura Geller Baked Impressions Bronzer in Light. And this is a very lightweight packaging as well. They don't make this one anymore, but I think I got this off Nordstrom Rack. No, originally, and then I found this somewhere else. But this is the shade. You can't really mess this up. It's pretty light. Great for winter. And it has like a nice sheen to it as well. So we'll be keeping this one. This is Physicians Formula Matte Monoi Butter Bronzer. There's no shade, so I guess this is the original shade. It is a little bit matte, but the color's light, which I like. Swatch right here. So it's this one here. And I don't mind the scent. It's like a fragrant scent. I will be keeping this mini size. And then the last three. Did I swatch these? I don't feel like I swatched these. Let me swatch these. This is Fenty Amber and Almond, the Fenty sticks. So I use Amber as contour. Right there. And I can kind of blend it out. And then I use Almond as the bronzer shade. It's right here. So I will be keeping these. I like these. This one is Milk Bronzer and Baked. It's a cream bronzer. And I loved it. And it did sheer out a little bit, even though it looks dark. But I feel like it's expired because it's hard for me to blend. So I will be trashing this one. And then this one here, this is from Dr. Hauschka. It's a bronzing tint. It is beautiful, but I just hate that lemon scent that it has. So I'm going to get rid of this. And the last one is the Beige Bronzer from Chanel. This is the lightest shade. And this one's very easy to use. It's right here. It does blend out. So I will be keeping the Chanel one. So this is my declutter pile, and this is my keep pile. So I'm going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm decluttering 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm keeping 14. So half and half. If you enjoyed the video, just give me a like. And if you want to see future videos, you can go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.